And now let me produce our next magician. Ta-da!
I'm from Richmond Hill, Ontario, Canada, and I'm a comic magician. I'm an actor, and I also create magic tricks. The whole thing was born of just a desire to perform. From a very early age, I just liked to entertain people. I have performed in restaurants since I was 17 years old, and I really learned how to read people and improvise. I started inventing magic tricks. I sold a ton of them, and it actually put me on the map. The trick I'm going to be doing for Penn and Teller is one of my creations. I've got a pretty good chance of fooling them with it. I think they're going to like it.
Please welcome the odd talent of Jason Palter.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So I live in Richmond Hill, Ontario, Canada. Yeah. Oh, thank you for coming. Richmond Hill is a suburb of Toronto, which is 2,262 miles, 11 feet, and 4.5 inches away from where I'm standing. Allison, it's great to see you standing there, 18 feet, 6 3/4 inches away. And amazing to see you, Penn and Teller, sitting on your perches, 25 feet, 6.5 inches away. Now, I know you're probably thinking to yourselves, there's something slightly off about that magic boy. I sound like I'm a few beads short of an abacus, right? Well, we all have special skills. I have a very interesting and unique skill. I'm really good at telling the exact distance between objects. I'll show you, it's not as easy as it looks. Allison, do me a favor, please. Just walk towards me. Yep, keep walking towards me. A little bit more. Or strut, and stop right about there. Now, let me ask you, how many inches away do you think that we are from each other? Let's say from our side to their tummy.
Inches, I'd say 42.
42, all right, let's have a look. You wanna hold on to the measuring tape and measure, and what are you at?
40.
All right, close, not too bad. So it's not as easy as it looks.
No.
No, it's my turn now. Penn and Teller, could you please join me on stage? Penn, I'll have you stand beside Allison, please, and tell her, why don't you just place yourself somewhere right about here, all right? And I'll turn and face the action in that direction. There you go. Allison?
I'm the action, apparently.
I want you now, please, to take Penn and just walk him down the stage a little bit, please. Just take him down, walk him down the stage. And why don't you stop any place you'd like.
Where do you want to stop? Here?
Right over there? Okay. And you know what, Allison? I'm going to give you a choice. Do you want to move Penn a little bit further away, just a bit, or a little bit closer to Teller, or leave him right where he is?
I'm gonna...
Just a little bit closer? Perfect. Okay. Allison, come on down here. And you stand right here beside Teller. It is now time for me to do the voodoo that I do. Nobody move. Let's have a look here. I'm going to measure the distance. I'll go from Teller's nose to the lapel, to the edge there on Penn's shirt. Right there, okay? Sure. Yeah, right about there, perfect. All right, let's have a look, like that. Carry the two, okay. I'm writing down now the exact distance. Actually, you know what? I got it to the 1/4 of an inch. Put that down, fold it up. Teller, please, hold on to that. Don't peek at it just yet, and don't say it out loud. Try to resist, okay? Allison, we're now going to measure, please. If you could please take this end of the measuring tape, hold it on to Teller's nose. And I'm sorry, folks, as I turn my back, you get a view of my built-in yarmulke here. It's like the hole in the ozone layer. It grows bigger and bigger every year. You know what I mean, huh, fella? Yeah, sorry. All right, I'll bring right over here. We'll get right up here to the
Hold on, I don't want to hurt his nose.
Oh, yeah, got it? Okay, I'm going to bring it right up here to the edge of...
God, I'm going to hit him in the nose.
Got to get it right up here to the edge of... All right. I think I'm bang on there. I got it right to the 1/4 of an inch. Allison, please just drop your end of the measuring tape. Just let it clatter. Grab the marker and the pad of paper. Please come on over here. And come right over here to my right side.
All right.
And we are right on the 1/4 of an inch to the edge of Penn's lapel. What is it there? Can you say it out loud?
It's 178
yep.
and a quarter.
And a quarter.
Should I write that down?
Yeah, 178 and a quarter inches.
8 and a quarter.
1.25.
Well,
That's okay. We know it. That's perfect. Okay, let's go back and join Teller. Oh, you came with, all right. Let's go back and join Teller. You come on over here. He followed. You come along, Penn. You can hold on to that. I'm going to have you guys stack exactly the way that you just were. Now, nice little dance, do-si-do around. That's okay. All right, so what I did is, Teller, you could have stood anywhere in this general vicinity, and you decided to stand right there. Allison, I gave you the option to walk Penn down as far as you want, and something made you want to stop right there. I gave you an option to move him a little bit further, a little bit closer. What should you do?
Closer.
A little bit closer, exactly. Now, we then measured. What was the measurement? Turn around so everyone can see. 178.25. Now, if I was within a few inches, this would be pretty impressive. But I'm not guessing here, folks. I am going for gold. This is not pure luck. This is a staggeringly impressive and, well, useless talent that I have. Teller, please open up that piece of paper. Let's see if we got a match. And turn around, yeah. Thank you. Now, I'll tell you, because of Teller, I got it on the nose. Thanks so much, guys. Thanks for your help. Thank you so much. Thank you.
That's very impressive.
Thank you.
I mean, I feel like you should be in construction.
Yeah, I don't have the hard hat. I couldn't do it.
So what else is this good for?
Well, I probably started when I was younger and came out of mom. I sort of had a separation anxiety with the umbilical cord and figured out how I had to measure it.
So besides magic, what else do you love to do?
Love to be with my kids, and as I say, I create magic. So there's the one side that's the performer side of me, and then this idea of marketing stuff where I actually market the items and all, and that's pretty fun. That's kind of cool to do.
That's cool.
Yeah, it just uses a different creative area where you now have to sort of design it and then figure out the artwork and figure out the design of how everything's going to package together and then market it and get it out there.
Wow.
Yeah, as Archie Bunker would say, I'm an entrepreneur, all right? So I just do a bunch of different things, yeah.
All right, well, let's see if you inched your way across the Fuller line.
Right.
Yep.
Let's see if you did. I got to tell you, Jason, you know, this is really good. And this is your idea, right?
Yeah.
It's fabulous because it is so close to plausible that can drive people crazy. At first, I thought maybe you're really good at estimating. Golfers can tell distances really well, and people can get really good. You know, carpenters are also phenomenally good at that. It's very close. You know, a very famous magician, a friend of ours, made the Statue of Liberty disappear. And when that was announced on television, I was sitting with my father, and my father said, "No, he's not. He's not going to make the Statue of Liberty disappear." You know, it's completely, that is this pure magic thing that's out there in the ether. But this is in the area I really like, where you have to kind of go, wait a minute, is he, how close? Ah, boy, he could be. And I want to say a few things it's not. First of all, what you wrote on that piece of paper, you really wrote on that piece of paper. A lot of times predictions are done afterwards. There's all sorts of sneaky ways to get the prediction done. No, Teller was holding it. It was real all the way. And then when you held the thing out, the camera could come in for a close-up, a really good close-up on just that little piece of the tape measure. Just that little piece right in there so everybody could see exactly what it said on that little piece of tape measure. And then you did a trick that the audience at home didn't know about, nobody knew about except maybe the two of us and you, and that is you also did a vanish that no one even knew about, making the trick even better. We loved the plausibility, we loved the premise, and we just loved it all the way through. And I think I've probably said enough at this point that I've just inched my way over the line. Hey, I've gone the extra mile.
Yes.
So they figured it
by a
out.
yard.
They did. You guys are amazing. Thank you.
right.
Thank you so much for having me.
Palter.
Thanks, guys. Thank you.
Let's take a quick break. We'll be right back.